We have the Ultra Bonus Unlock raid bosses that are out and announced for Pokemon Go, so let's jump right in. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know if you guys are excited or are participating in the Ultra Bonus Unlock in Pokemon Go. So today we are going to cover a brief synopsis of the raid Pokemon. In tomorrow's video, we will check out which of the Pokemon in the Ultra Beasts are going to be good in Pokemon Go. And then finally, we are going to go over in this video what is some of my speculations as far as what this event might entail beyond just the legendary tier 5s that are coming. So as you guys do know, we did get Nihilego. We also, if you were in Berlin, you got Pheromosa. If you are in Seattle, you got Buzzwole, and then if you were in Japan, you got Xurkitree. So you have those three Pokemon, essentially four, but everybody got to raid for the Nihilego, so I'm not really considering that in there. The other ones were just one-offs. However, they just announced that these Pokemon will be making their debut back into raid battles during the grand finale event in Pokemon Go, which is going to go down on August 27th from 10 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. local time for a grand total of 10 hours. You heard that right, 10 hours. Holy smokes. This is going to be fun. I sure hope that it is not raid battles only going down during this day, because I'm going to be severely disappointed if we have to choose between raid bosses and catching Pokemon. However, at the same time, there might be Pokemon out here that could be coming. So just remember, we're going to have 4 tier 5 legendaries going down, and that's going to be officially announced from Pokemon. However, what are going to be the rest of the event that could be going down? I'm going to give you some of my speculations that I think is going to be going down, and if you guys have any ideas, please drop them in the comments below. Okay, so I have this list prepared, and honestly speaking, when I was preparing this list, the funny thing is I had 2 options for the raid bosses in tier legendary 5s. So tier 5 legendary raids. Number 1 was going to be the Galarian birds. Number 2 was going to be the Ultra Beast. And they did announce it before I made this video, which is really cool. The Galarian birds are going to come out at some point. Do not worry about it. We will definitely all have them. So as far as the event spawns, obviously through Berlin, Seattle, and in Sapporo, we did have one of each of these shiny monkeys get released. So we did have Panpour, Pansear, and then we did have Pansage. Pansage being from Japan, that's going to be the shiny that I do not have that I would love to have. But for the Ultra Bonus Unlock for each of them, they have been spawning globally. So I'm really excited to get that Pansage spawn and try to get that shiny as the last one needed in the set. So from what I am going to suggest, this is totally speculation, this is nothing official, this is just what I'm thinking, that these Pokemon will be spawning throughout the event. Let me know what you guys think. 2, if there is something that you think I am missing. So those were brand new shinies at each of the events, and then each of the events also had an accompanied shiny as well. So when we were looking at Berlin, we had Fungus. When we were looking at Seattle, we had Combee, and then finally in Sapporo, which I obviously didn't go to, we did have Swirlix. So we have all 3 of those Pokemon, I believe, that will also be spawning throughout the event. However, I do believe that the shiny rates of these Pokemon will definitely be decreased and be a little bit more challenging, as we did see with the first global Go Fest leading up into the in-person Go Fests. Guys, I'm telling you, the in-person Go Fests are always their premier, their flagship events. They're definitely something that you do want to check out, and that's just not just me saying it because somebody's asked me to say it. Nobody's ever asked me to say that. It's genuinely something that I have always done as a part of Pokemon Go, even before I was a content creator, because they are that much fun. And so, what about Cowboy Hat Snorlax? Is that Pokemon going to be making its way into this event? I am going to suspect yes. However, I think that it is going to be paywalled. I believe that Cowboy Hat Snorlax will be making its way into tier 3 raids, along with some other Pokemon that we have seen. In the tier 1 raids, I do believe we will get all of the shiny Pokemon that are available, potentially coming from raids, which are going to be all the Pans, as well as all of the event exclusive shinies that we have seen on launch that we talked about, which is going to be Swirlix, Fungus, as well as Combee. And then also I believe it's going to feature Axew and other Pokemon. So that's going to be the tier 1 raids. And then as far as the eggs go, we didn't really have any eggs going on during Into Go Fest, so there's a chance that they might, but I'm going to speculate for whatever reason, I'm just guessing here, that there's going to be 5-kilometer eggs that are going to feature the event spawns, which are going to be Fungus, Combee, we do have Swirlix, and then the Pans are going to be coming from those eggs as well. Additionally speaking, right, we have these things going on. What are going to be the event spawns? It's probably going to be a mashup of all of these spawns selected from each of the events, which could be a myriad of any Pokemon, really, honestly. If we do want to look at some of the Berlin spawns, we could have things, I really hope not, the Hisuian Voltorb, hopefully that's not one. Helioptile, I do believe will be one. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoebus is also one, and Woobat. Then if we look at the Galarian Ponyta, maybe, not too sure. I believe Scyther will be one. I do believe Cranidos as well, as the Darumaka and probably the Roggenrola. And then if we look at the Seattle graphic, we can see, I believe Togetic will be in there, probably Rufflet. I'm gonna say the Gibble will be spawning. I am also going to be saying the Teddiursa will be spawning. In the Cloud Sanctuary, I'm assuming we'll probably get Swablu, Togetic, Skarmory, Mareep spawning, maybe Cottonee as well. In the Oasis, I'm assuming Alolan Executor, probably Staryu. I'm gonna say Mantine, Numel, Gibble, and then the Dreamy Mindscape from Seattle. I am going to assume that we are going to get Teddiursa, Sableye, Gothita, Litwick, as well as Psyduck and Execute. And then in the Electric Garden, I'm gonna think Oddish, Electabuzz, Spinarak, Skorupi, obviously the Fungus, the Joltik, as well as the Helioptile. And then as far as Sapporo goes, all the spawns are not announced yet, but you know, the Teddiursa, the Drowsy probably will be consistent. The Scyther, the Yanma, pretty consistent. We have the Vulpix, the Lapras, maybe we'll get the Lapras spawn. And then finally we have Athletic Park area, which looks like it's the Fighting, which does have Machop as well as Hitmontop. So there's a lot of spawns that we could get during this event. Let me know what you guys think as far as the spawns go, but that's gonna be my basic overview of what I think the grand finale Pokemon Go Fest event will be. I can't wait to see what comes out in the near future, so thank you guys for tuning in as always. To my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level, I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.